Hi guys, it's me, Lisa. And if you're wondering why, I look like this right now, so I could be asleep right now. It's only like 7:56, which in actual time is like 6:56. Um, and the reason why I'm saying that is because in USA we're now an hour ahead. So when it's like 8 here, it's actually 7. So because it's 7:56, actually it's because it's 7:56. That means that it's actually 6:56. But it's 7:56 now. So I started my period. I believe I started it last night, and I just didn't pay attention to it because um, when I'm on my period, I don't even know why my vagina or the whole vaginal area becomes very itchy. So I went to scratch it, thinking that I wasn't on my period, and I know for a fact I was not horny. So when I scratched it, it was really wet, and I can feel the pad rubbing up against me, and I can feel a lot of moisture on there. So I was like, oh, maybe I started. But lucky for me, I did have a pad on, so I was able to just go to sleep. And the thing about me is that I need to get overnight pads because um because I can bleed through a regular pad, like the back of it, when I sleep. I don't know how I do it because if you were to look at it, it's only in the center, but for some reason it like maybe it splashes in the middle and then from the splash like drizzles down. I'm like, I don't know, but it's so weird because I was looking at it and there's nothing on the back, like on the bottom of the pad. But then you see the butt part of my underwear, and there's like a little blood thing right there, and it's like how? So I guess I need to start wearing overnight pads when I sleep. Um, it's I mean it's not a big deal to me, but it's like ugh because now I have to have two different types of pads. I can wear a regular pad every day, but when I sleep, I bleed a lot. And I mean, I guess I can go through a regular pad, but I've never done that. But when I sleep, that's kind of when it happens. Um, so it's really weird. Um, I did text my boyfriend, and then I told him, and he never replied. So he could be at work. I don't know what number to text him at because he has like five different iPhones. Like, so it's like I have to call him, and then he'll answer, and he'll call me on the phone that he wants to use, and then that's the phone that I use. So I'm gonna call him real quick. Um, and because he doesn't like being on my live streams, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute my microphone so you can't hear me and him talking because he doesn't like to be on my live streams. He I don't know why, but he's just like it. So and then what I'm gonna do is I'm also just gonna leave the room because if he sees me, because what happens is I'll talk to him and I'll stare at my computer and he'll think that I'm talking to someone. So I'm actually gonna have to leave the room. Um, so yeah, just give me 1 second. We're just getting here. All right, he didn't answer, so it's okay. Um, so yeah, I don't really feel like nauseous or anything, but my stomach it doesn't like hurt really bad like some girls say it does when I'm on my period. And for me, I kind of have like a weird bloated sensation. I do have like mini cramps, but they're not that bad to where I'm like, oh, but I have had cramps like that before, and trust me, it's not fun. And my friend wants me to go with her. She's in the college prep. She goes to a college prep school, and so like her work is 10 times harder than the actual high school work. So she wants us to. She wants me to go with her to get data for her project, which for some reason testing how fast a boat goes takes 2 hours. I don't understand, but I didn't ask her. Um, Basically, she's trying to see like how fast it takes two boats to go from point A to point B. I don't understand how that takes 2 hours. I mean, where are you going? Are you taking your boat all the way to like Sacramento? I mean, I don't get it, but she's been my best friend, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll go. But she doesn't get her period, so sometimes, she doesn't really realize that when a girl's on her period, they don't want to be out in public, like, you know what I mean? And I don't want to say anything because last time I made a comment about her not having a period, she kind of took it offensively because she believes that because she doesn't have her period, she can't have children. And here's the thing, she does have a period, but she gets like once to twice a year. So she rarely has it, and you never know when hers is going to come. And like, I think she probably gets it the same day every year, but I don't know. Um, and so I said, because I think she made a comment about girls having their period, and I was like, well, at least I can have a kid. She was like, maybe I don't want kids. I'm gonna laugh when she becomes an adult because she's gonna regret saying that. I'm sorry. Like, I'm already 18 and I want to have a baby. Like, you can't, you know what I mean? Like, I find it funny, like, when we're like little kids and we're like, oh, I'm not gonna have a baby because we find out how it comes out and stuff. And you're just like, oh, I don't want to have a baby. And then it's like, you get older and I want a baby. Like, the reason why I want a baby so early is because I got engaged type of early. And so I had the whole like experience of like picking out your wedding dress and everything, but I didn't end up getting married because I made a lot of mistakes that you don't make when you're engaged. And a lot of guys, they didn't see the ring on my finger. They just they saw it, but they didn't care. And uh, I was like push him away. I made a lot of mistakes, and so I'm trying to prove to Adil that I'm not what he thinks I am because I love him, and every day that I'm not with him, I think about like, oh, I wonder what Adil's doing right now. Because usually when I'm on my period, which is kind of when I start to miss him, because when I was dating him and I was on my period, I would talk to him. He was like my little distraction. Because when I'm on my period, I feel like I'm weak shit. Even when I'm not cramping, I still feel like shit. And all I really want to do is sleep all day. And so, um, I'm about to call Apple because I've erased this app called WhatsApp at least 5 times and it keeps popping back up. Okay, so I'm actually going to tell you guys about an experience that is happening to me right now, and I don't know who's posting this stuff, but I'm going to find out because I feel like someone is doing this as a joke. Like, I feel like someone knows that I have the app, or they think I have the app anyway, and so they're posting all this shit, and it's starting to get really annoying because I know no one at my old school likes me, and if someone does like me, you can tell me. Don't hide it on an anonymous app because then that just makes you look. I mean, I get it. It's hard to tell someone that you like them. I get it. I've been through that too. But posting it on an anonymous app 5 times a day, I mean, really? That's what got me going. So I first discovered it I was in school, it was my last class. So the app that I'm talking about, it's called After School. It's basically where you can talk about whatever or whoever, and it's completely anonymous, so no one will know what you're saying, or no one will know who you are, not what you're saying. Um, and basically, it'll you have to show your location in order for it to work, and it's going to show you a list of schools in your area. You just click on your school, and then you can see what people are talking about at your school. And it doesn't necessarily have to be after school or during school to use it. You can use it anytime, but it's mainly like for like people in your school, so you can see like the drama and stuff. So, those of you that don't know me, I moved from a Christian school to a public school. So that was a very big transition for me because at public school, you can pretty much do whatever you want. You can actually cuss. You can wear whatever you want. And then when you go to a Christian school, you have to wear a uniform and you have to be all proper and stuff. And it's really hard. And you have to like praise the Lord and stuff. So I was a schoolgirl since kindergarten. And it was, I think, elementary school, it was fun, but like because it was a Christian school, you could get in trouble for doing the stupidest things. I stood on a desk and I got sent to the principal's office, and they were like, "Do you do this at home?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, and I've gotten. And here's the thing: I've gotten sent to the principal's office so many times during my elementary school year because there was these two girls that were just always trying to start drama with me. They were like best friends, and like I don't know what happened to them. I know where one is because one goes to my new school now, but I don't know where the other one goes, and I certainly really don't care. Um, she just like, and like it was really funny because like after school, because you know when you're in elementary school, you take lunch bags and stuff, right? So my teacher had a little shelf that we could put our lunch bags in, or are they called lunch pails? They called lunch pails. I'm not really sure. And Brianna had one that looked like a fucking purse, and I think another girl had one too. So there were two girls that had that purse or bag, whatever. And I was trying to get my lunch bag out, so I had to push Brianna's lunch bag out of the way to get it. She goes and tells her mom, "Oh, she's touched my bag," and her mom comes in and is like, "Don't touch my daughter's stuff." I mean, are you serious? First of all, the bell didn't ring yet, okay? So you need to keep your ass outside the classroom. And honestly, I'm surprised that the teacher didn't say anything because if I was a teacher and I saw a mom doing that, I would have been like, "Excuse you, is that your kid? No, it's not. Okay, then you don't say that." Like it. I still remember that day because like Brianna just loved drama. And Chloe actually left before Brianna. So there's two girls. I don't even care if I say their name. Chloe and Brianna. Chloe left before Brianna because of me. You could probably ask her and she'll give you like a lie or something. But if you were to ask any student at like Brookside, it's not called Brookside, not Lakeside. If you ask them about Brookside, they will tell you the true story. So don't go listen to Chloe because she is full of it. She was even lying in the first grade. So I don't believe anything she says now. I mean she's probably changed, but still I wouldn't believe it. Um, she was just I don't know what me and Chloe did. Like she is probably the reason why I got bullied a lot because she started rumors. And these are just stupid rumors, but like in the first grade, if someone said this about you, you'd probably flip out. It's like she would tell people that I scratch my butt and I like eat my fingers and stuff, that I pick my nose. And in the first grade, that's basically like I don't even know how to put it like in high school level, but when you're in the first grade and you hear that, it's mean. And so she would basically just spread rumors about me, and then I it got to the point where I told my dad, and they talked to the principal, and something happened, and Chloe ended up not going to that school anymore. And you could probably ask her, and she'll probably tell you some bullshit lie like, "Oh yeah, I moved to a better school." No, I know what happened, Chloe. No. But anyway, when she left, her friend Brianna kind of took her place and harassed me a lot. We'd get into such dumb fights. Like, I swear to God, if Brianna went to my school, we'd probably be in the office again for fighting. I'm not even lying with you. Like, I don't know what she wanted from me, but you could ask Victoria. I don't know if she remembers or not, but me and Brianna were constantly in the office. In fact, one time, me and Brianna, we both had to go to the bathroom, and the teacher all the teachers that we've had together, they know like, oh, we don't get along. So when we both asked that, they wanted one to go first and then the other, but we both had to go really bad. So they're like, okay, you guys go together, but no drama. So I get to the bathroom and we pee and do our stuff. Um, and I'm washing my hands and she's washing her hands. And I think I gave her a compliment on her ring. I was like, hey, nice ring. And she's like, thanks. It's a squirt gun. I'm going to squirt water at you or something like that. And I was like, what the heck? And then um, after that, like drama started. And I went and I told the teacher and she's like, see, this is why you guys don't go together. And then something happened and like we had to go to the principal's office. And so the principal, but what they do at Alexa, which I like because when you're sitting in a room in front of the person and they ask you like what do they say, you're going to be intimidated and not going, you're not going to say it. But what they do at Brookside or Lakeside, I don't know what it's called now, is that they call you in one at a time, so you can say what the person said and feel confident about it. And the principal asked me, what did Brianna say and stuff, and I told them, she wanted to squirt me with the squirt gun, which keep in mind we were in the third grade, so that's probably like a threat to a third grader. I don't know. So then she let me out and brought Brianna in, and then she brought me and Brianna at the same time and was like, Brianna, did you say this? And da da da. And Louisa, did you say this? No, Brianna could, I don't even understand. Like, she could start drama over those things. I barely remember the drama, but like if I was like in the seventh grade, I could tell you what she did, honestly. Um, I remember like just constantly going to the office because of drama that like she did, and like I remember I was being hella mean to her because Brianna was like the bad bitch in the school, and she was constantly in the office with or without me. So one day, someone brought her like a note to the principal's office or something. I don't really remember, and I was like, "Aw, congratulations! You just got invited to Miss Chadwick's birthday party at the principal's office! Yay!" And the teacher heard it. I was like, "Like that, you're going to?" And I was like you know what I mean? Like it's one of those teachers that just like loves drama as well. And so yeah, I don't know what happened to Brianna. I think she left after the fourth grade because I don't remember seeing her in the fifth grade. So I feel like either she was in a different class or she left, but I think she left. And I don't know what happened to her. I remember seeing her again. It was eighth grade, I believe. It was either eighth or seventh grade. We did an after because I remember I went to a Christian school, so we did like this last day of school like church thing, and we like basically saying praises to like the Lord and stuff. And I remember she sat behind me. So if you don't go to church, it'll be kind of hard to explain this to you. But you know how in church they have pews, and if you don't know what a pew is, they're like long benches. Um, Now our pews are not like the pews at my stepsister's school. They're not like wood. I don't think. Because someone at my stepsister's school, they wrote "fuck you." Someone. Now that's the thing. Don't go to a Christian school if you ain't Christian because it's not right, man. I mean, I understand. Like I was not Christian, but I had to go because it was a school that was really right there. But now it's not anymore. So now I don't know what it is. But anyway, so I just remember turning around and seeing her, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make her so jealous. So the thing about church is that you could get up and dance and sing to the Lord and praise the Lord. And because I went to that school since kindergarten, I have learned so many like Christian dance moves to these songs, and I believe they're a sign language, but I'm not positive because the moves that we were doing were kind of like symbols to the song. Like, um, let me think of one. I'm trying to think of one. Okay, this is part of a song. I don't remember the whole song, but if you're like Christian or Catholic, you'll probably know it. Waves of mercy, waves of rain, everywhere I look, I see your face. Your love has captured me. Oh my God is good. How can it be? Na 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 na. Now, um, I don't know what that is, but it's actually really fun to do. And that was one thing I liked about going to a Christian school was that you didn't have the same class time because you were spent half of your like third period in church. So it was actually really fun because um, the lunch at that old school, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. I do like Lincoln's lunch just a little bit better because they have more variety. At Brookside, I could probably tell you the whole menu. I mean, not really because I don't remember, but like they didn't have that much stuff. I mean, and it was good. Like they did provide you cup noodles, which I like because I usually live off of cup noodles, so I wouldn't have a problem with that. But then I tried their pizza, and if I could put Brookside's pizza and my new school's pizza together, I would rather have my new school's pizza. Okay, it was like a deep dish pizza filled with vomit. It was disgusting. I don't know what person eats that pizza, but it was disgusting. I got it one day because before I went to that school, we went on tour because before the elementary school and like the high school and middle school were two different campuses. So the sixth graders would go on tour of their new campus like a couple months before they actually go and attend the school. So well not like attend it, but like the sixth graders who are still in the sixth grade, they go before summer starts to go see their new school. So we went on a tour and we saw like the cheerleaders and stuff. And we went to lunch and they basically you don't have to pay for it, but when you attend school you do. So we got free lunch, we got to order whatever. And I decided to get pizza because every little kid loves pizza. That pizza was so gross. I didn't even eat. I probably ate when I went home. It was disgusting. So yeah. Um so um a couple of days ago I was with Victoria and we decided to get frozen yogurt and we ran into some of our old classmates. I don't know if I consider them friends because something happened the last year of my 8th grade year, and I found out that some of them weren't my friends. They were just hanging out with me because they felt bad for me. And so I don't know if I actually consider them to be friends or not. I know Abby was my true friend, but I don't really know about like Kyle and stuff. Because when I heard him say that, especially because in the beginning of like my elementary school year, I had a crush on him. It started to fade away a lot. Like you know when you have a crush on someone and nothing happens, so it just like fades away. That's what happened with mine. It just started to fade away, and people were still teasing me about it. And of course, when you mention it, yeah, someone's gonna blush, but it wasn't true. Like I have a boyfriend now, so if I really did like Kyle, I wouldn't be dating other guys. But you know what I mean? Um, I'm in love with Adele now, so I mean, you can still tease me and say, "Oh yeah, I do like Kyle," but he's gay, so you'd look really dumb. First of all, second of all, I don't really care because that means that you're immature. That's what I say to all the seniors. It like starts up like, really, you're a senior, grow up. Like, it's so sad, like how many immature seniors there are. It's so sad. Like I'm like really. So yeah, I'm awake now because I don't really feel good. I don't know where my boyfriend is. I'm gonna find out though. And I think the coolest thing about dating Adele is because he knows, and he knows because before this happened, we were planning on doing this, but now we kind of don't have to because he kind of did it for me. If you know what I mean? I mean, not for me, but I'll explain it to you. So when I was dating Adele, and you probably heard the story last night, but if you didn't, I'll tell you again. When I was dating Adele, I found out about 5, 6, maybe 7 months into the relationship, no, 6 months into the relationship, that he went to Pakistan before me and he banged a girl and left. Pretty much. I mean, he banged the girl and didn't, say anything, just left. Well, I don't know, but that's what I remember. So if it's wrong, it's wrong. I don't know. Um, about a couple months after that, I found out he had a daughter. So I'm like, okay, Adil has a daughter with another girl. You know what I mean? Then about a couple months after I found out he had a daughter, his friend got high as fuck and called me and was like, "Why are you dating Adil? He has a wife." And I'm like, and in my head, I'm just thinking, no one calls someone and says that unless it's true, right? Like you wouldn't waste someone's time, right? So in my head, I didn't know if he was like bullshitting because Wakar, his best friend, he likes me, so he tries to say a lot of stupid shit to get me to go with him and not Adil. But I'm sorry, Adil's the one for me, not you. Like Adil knows me, you don't even know me, you don't even speak fucking English, right? So it wouldn't even work because I'd be saying things and you'd be like, what? And then I have to go on to Google Translate and learn how to say it onto Pushtu and Urdu. I'm not doing that. So, um, so, um, I texted Adele and I'm like, babe, this is true. And Adele was at work, and so he got really mad because we were like, because not only did I text him, but I guess Ricar's fucking dumbass was also blowing his phone up. So he was getting hecka mad, and he's like, leave me alone, I'm at work. Like, he put me in a Ricard in a group chat and was like, are you happy, Ricard? Yeah, I have a wife. Da, 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 what. But afterwards, we did talk about it like a couple days later because the thing about Adil is that when he's mad, you don't want to make him even more mad because Adil was the kind of guy that could literally whoop your ass. Luckily for me, well, not luckily for me, but he's not here in the U.S. So and even if he was, he wouldn't hurt me because he loves me. Like, but you just don't want to make him mad because he gets angry, and his anger is not an anger that you want to be around. So usually what I do is when he's mad, I let him kind of cool down a bit. You know, he will go and smoke and stuff, which I guess is fine. You know, but he's actually trying to quit for that purpose because he has a daughter now. But yeah, so he told me everything. He was like, "Yeah, I was married to her for 2 years, and I didn't know that she was the one that had his daughter at the time. All I knew was that he banged a girl and left her, and he's a wife." So in my head, I'm thinking, there's two girls. And the way that Wakar said it, it sounded like there was two girls because at the end of our conversation with Wakar, he goes, "I don't know how you do it, man. God bless you, and mashallah, you have two wives." And because of Wakar saying that, he is no longer friends with Adil. Adil wants Wakar to go take his shit out of his house and just go. So if you guys are people that like to get high, I would recommend you get high at your own house. Take your phone and like lock it up. That way your high self can't get it because you're gonna say things that you're gonna regret. And Wakar did the same thing. So um yeah, so that was really interesting. So then I found out about monthly internet. It's this. I kind of thought about it, and all the puzzle pieces fit together. So I did it myself. I was like, oh, he banged his wife, so it's not that bad because that's his wife. You have the complete right to bang your wife. But the only thing I don't get is that if that's your wife, why are you in the UK? You know what I mean? But the puzzle pieces were fitting together. It was an arranged marriage, and not all arranged marriages are love marriages. You know what I mean? So maybe he doesn't love her. Maybe he doesn't like her. But he's actually starting to talk to her again because she has his daughter, and I get that. And so I think that's kind of cool because like if I marry Adil, I'll be a sister wife, and I think it's kind of cool because it'll be kind of funny because I love drama. I grew up with drama, like I said. Going to a Christian school, drama is like Charlie, William, Charlie, Charlie. I just heard my dog walking. That's fucking creepy. Anyway, yeah. So inside of my head, it is like in my house, my dog gets fleas, and I get an intro. So anyway, The first one was not even me. The second one was because I noticed that I went, so I just went again. Anyway, so yeah. He. The funny thing is that he loves me and his daughter, but I don't know about his wife. I find that kind of funny because, and I don't mean funny like, oh yeah, like he's a jerk or something, but because I love him too. So I kind of like I'm gonna feel bad because like I do plan on going to the UK. I don't know when because I'm still in high school and I'm not really doing well right now. I'm working on it. I'm failing one of my classes, so if I don't bring it up, I'll have to go back to high school again, and that's kind of embarrassing. And so I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to bring it up, and then hopefully maybe when I'm in college, maybe after my 2 years at Delta, um, when I'll have free time, I'll go because my friend was going to Germany. I'll probably go to UK and maybe he can fly back with me and meet my family. I don't know. I'll have to plan it. But I do plan on going to the UK, and I hope that he plans on coming here because this is where I live, and I don't know when exactly I'm gonna move to the UK. I don't even know if it's possible yet because you know all my stuff is here, and I don't know how you fly furniture and TVs and stuff to another country. You know what I mean? Or do I just leave it here? I don't know. But he was telling me like, I want you to meet my daughter and like things like that, and he was like, don't worry, we'll have our own daughter. And I'm just like in my head, like I was like, okay, like and he knows that I want a baby, so he knows like that's like I don't want to say that's every girl's dream, but like I have a friend, or she's not really a friend because she wasn't really nice to me, but a classmate that I know, and she actually got pregnant this summer, and now she has a beautiful baby boy. Um, So yeah, I mean, when I saw her like pregnancy and stuff, and then I actually had a girl in my class that was pregnant, but she ran away. I wanted to do that hella bad. You guys don't even know, like my parents and stuff, and like even like my friends, they don't accept Adele because Adele, and me, I get Adele because we kind of went through the same thing growing up. When you have parents that leave you, you get left with anger, and I understand. That's why Adele is like an angry person. That's why you don't want to make him mad because he has enough anger in him already, and when you make him mad, I get it. Um, when you have parents that like leave you, it's not easy. Adele was raised by a sibling. I don't have siblings, so I was pretty much like by myself a lot of the time. And my dad was with me, but my dad was very obese at the time, so I had to learn to like take care of myself sometimes because my dad could not take care of me. Because part of being obese is that you just don't feel good and you're really fat. And my dad was constantly taking naps. Now my dad is a lot healthier and he's in my life a lot more, and so I'm grateful for that. He changed for me, but back then it was kind of hard. I remember my dad constantly going to the doctor's office for some reason, and it was sad. But I mean, I learned how to make cup noodles at a very young age, and like mac and cheese at a very young age. In fact, I wish they had like the microwavable mac and cheese at a very young age because I think it'd be like really easy. But I don't think they did. But anyway, you just learn how to take care of yourself, and like a lot of people they don't get it. They don't understand like why do people get divorces? Why do people do this and that? I don't get it either, but it's not funny, and I think some people think that it's really funny and it's not funny. And when I hear people talking about it, like I just want to run away and cry because it's not funny. You could ask Adele and he'll tell you his story. His story is very emotional, and if you want to laugh at him and make fun of him, you have one thing coming because he will kick your ass. Trust me. We got into a fight one time, and I made a YouTube video. I'm like, yeah, you're like this because your parents left you. He got hell mad at me. So don't ever talk about someone's parents leaving them because it's not funny. I'm sure if someone did the same thing about my mom, I would have gotten mad too because my mom made mistakes too, and he used to think that I was going to be like my mom, but I'm not. My dad thinks I'm going to be like my mom, and I'm not. I'm not because that's not my life, and that's not what I have planned. I don't want to be. You know what I mean? So, um, I have been asking questions about like Islam and stuff because I was raised, and I know she's gonna sound really weird to say because my mom's not really in my life a lot of the time. But I was raised in like a Muslim Mormon family, so I was going back and forth from praying to Allah to like praying to God. So it was really hard and confusing. So you could ask me what my religion is, and I'm not gonna be able to tell you. But I feel like Muslim because I have prayed more times to Allah than I have to Jesus Christ or whoever God is. I don't even know. Like I don't get it. So yeah, um, I don't even know why I'm awake right now, but my stomach like just woke me up. So this is after school. Oh shit, this is after school. Um, it's actually a really cool app, but it's really weird because people at my old school are posting about me, and it's like really weird because like no one at that school ever liked me. Um, and so it's kind of weird. I feel like someone is joking. I hope that there's like a way to like hack onto the app so you could see people's names or maybe the IP address, and then you put the IP address in, and it tells you where they live, and then you put the address in somewhere, and you can get their last name. I'm sorry about that, guys. For some reason, I get really itchy down. So comment down below, like if you're a girl anyway, what pads do you use? And also I do have tampons, but I don't really use them because I don't like the feeling of having something up in me because I'm a virgin all the way, and it feels really weird just to have something in your like I call it the virginity hole because like I don't know, it just feels something it feels really weird to have something up in the same hole that other things go into, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I mean, I'm starting to like think about it because I do love to swim, and I'm in California, and um, in the summer I actually had an experience where I was on my period and my mom decided to have a pool party and then not tell me. So she was at work, but all these people were like knocking on the door and ringing my doorbell, and then I'd open the door and they're all in their bathing suits and like we're gonna go swimming, and I was like, oh okay. And then they asked me like, why can't you swim? I'm like, oh, I'm on my period. My nanny is actually hecka cool about the whole period thing. Um, and so she like, and I think it's because she understands. I think she has pads too. I'm not really sure because at that age you don't really need pads. So maybe she has pads for like a different reason. Maybe she like leaks. If you like, not like blood bleed leaks, but like some old people when they urinate, you could leak before you pee. And I actually get that, and I actually regret that because my grandma had that before she died, way before she died. Though she got like surgery for it, but um, yeah. So yeah, I don't know what to do because I don't play Xbox. So if you're out there and you're insecure like me, if you're out there and you're insecure like me, this lock screen helped me a lot. Real girls aren't perfect, and perfect girls aren't real. It's so true. My boyfriend actually calls me Barbie. I don't know why though, because I'm nothing like Barbie, but he says I'm prettier than Barbie, so I guess. This random girl just added me, and that kind of creeps me out because we have no mutual friends, so I don't know how she know me. I should not be looking at tweets right now because it's gonna drive me crazy. It's cool. The things I can do with the chocolate. I'm not gonna look at this up no more because it's making my stomach cramp because it looks so good. But yeah, what do you want to do today? I mean, I guess I could go, but it's like when I'm on my period, I don't like going anywhere, and that's the problem. And like Victoria doesn't understand. Like, I went to the snow, but the snow was fun, so I'm not gonna mention it because the snow was actually really fun. I've never seen snow before, so it was really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the couch because I'm gonna sit on the couch. Don't tell me I fucking. Okay, so I'm about to. Actually, no, I'm not. So I'm actually gonna text Adele because I know for a fact he uses one phone more than the other. So. I'm literally texting like every number he has. I'm like, start my period. Yeah. I think his phones are like dead or something because like I think none of them are sync delivered or anything.
It's nothing, Johnny. Music. Be mine again, baby. All I want in life is my Jack in the Box, but I fucking can't. baby. I'm the invincible baby, so with my baby girl. You're not the wrong with my baby. What? Lisa? One of me, I'm looking at you, and she goes, Lisa, and I'm like, what? Liza. What? Listen, best friend goes third. Okay. That's so motherfucking insane. Is your windows locked? Yeah, it is. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm sorry, I love Punjabi music because Punjabi music has like such a good beat to it.
Okay.
Like,
I think I finally found a game. If you gon' let me I'm gonna work on your body till you say alright. Before another round you need.
my cousin.
She got bread, I ain't having it. You gotta go. Oh, I ain't acting right. Jolly. I like how my ex every time she takes me, I'm like, hold up. I know the shit, but she said it. She don't have to shut up. I'm taking my new places. I think she can.
Tell me why when I was 13.
What's wrong with you? If you can't breathe, you get it back and then you'll breathe.
Good morning, Dutch fan.
Good morning.
What time is yours?
Like 7 something. What the fuck? Why? My stomach hurt.
Hi. Okay, so this one. Number? Can I get your number? What? Can't be like that. Shoot. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Where's your mom?
Mm-mm. Probably still asleep.
Oh,
13-year-olds be having parties like. See, when I was 13, if we wanted to have a party, it would be like a slumber party. Like at my birthday party, I had a friend. She's totally like gothic now, but back then she wasn't. And she, because I had a lot of girls. Hold up, I was watching this Team India thing. India versus Pakistan. That's a tough one. Those are both my countries. But she announced hella loud. So I had my dad's bedroom for my slumber party.
Oh, I know.
Because I had like a lot of girls over, and my room was like really small, so we wouldn't be able to fit. So we used my dad's bedroom, and so there was like 2 girls on the bed, and like the rest were on the floor. and my friend Claudia, she knocked, "Who wants to get naked?" And my dad's like, "No one's getting naked." It was hilarious. Like, it was really funny because that's not something that you usually announce at a party. Like, "Hey, who wants to get naked?" Like, even at grown-up parties, like no one says that. So I thought it was really funny.
Yes, I wake up later than her.
We're on 2 different sleep schedules.
It's nothing, John. Go mute. Is your windows locked? Yeah, it is. Wait a minute.
Okay, we can't remember where he lives and he hasn't got a phone. So we've got to knock on everyone's door down the street until we find it. Good luck, Jack.
Hey, Shelby, what's wrong? I can't
Oh,
keep up with
oh
the
my god,
messages.
first guess. It's
Oh
got it
my.
right. Oh, legend. He's definitely not ready though, is he? Look, he's just woken up.
Hey, my best friend.
Jack's gone to
I had to
try
find
and
that phone.
Jack. We can't remember where he lives and he hasn't got a phone. So we've got to knock on everyone's
You say that empty the dishwasher.
I know.
Good morning, girls.
Morning.
Time for some potatoes and eggs.
I started my period.
Oh, thank goodness. I feel so relieved.
She is a week before me.
We used to be the same week. Little Lisa's is getting delayed.
So get ready,
delayed,
Charlie.
delayed.
Get ready, Charlie. You make me mad, you're gonna regret it.
We can't take Charlie with us today. This Snapchat is not.
Oh, Simon.
What'd you say? Fuck that. I don't care. I know that person lives. Stop taking vagina pics. Without the serve from us right, I probably kill one every night. Niggas ain't solid, selling wolf tickets and I'm.
Stockton Hose is exposed again. No, bitch.
Okay.
Hmm.
That moment when you're on your dad's Facebook. Also, we could join Jesse Quinn. I don't know. It seems that like the best performer kind of people. Is this the anthem? Charlie. So for the first time in my life, I heard Duke howl. And it was all Charlie's fault.
We got this great salad. Yeah, I was a vegetarian once for like 2 days. Yep, anything marked with a V. So we got we've got this great salad. But you eat fish, right? Like, fish is a meat. Fish are living things. And we can make any of the pastas vegetarian, except that one. And that one. And that one right there. So you don't eat lobster either? What about shrimp? What about crab? No, unfortunately, we can't take out the chicken yet. It's pre-mixed. Oh my god, I'm vegetarian too. Well, except I eat chicken. I'll take the chicken. I'm vegetarian too. The four chicken pasta is $19.99.
Hold on.
Sulfur hexafluoride, which is 6 times denser than air. I know some of that. Use it on the door, okay? Here's my use it on the door.
Counter to help her, and I rang up her soda. I talked to her. She answered me. Then I saw the baby. I just love babies. I wanted to see if she'd smile. And so I was talking to the baby, and she kind of, the girl had a great look on her face. I wasn't sure, but I felt uneasy about it. So I was asking her, is everything okay? And I grabbed the baby's arm. She started to sway, and she wouldn't answer me. She was just like lost in space. So I thought I better take the baby. Something doesn't feel right. And then right then she started to fall. I wasn't sure still exactly what was going on. So I yelled at the customer that was in the store. As she fell, I came back, grabbed the phone.
Girls stories help something.
Can we get breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
We might not know how she looks there. It's a little cold. It looks a little chilly. I mean, you know, it's not wrong. We're staying to the side.
It's gonna rain tomorrow.
Yeah. That's a way to do it today.
I know, at least it's got some work to do too. I don't know where she's gonna fish.
Charlie, be smart. Go through your door.
Steve had to throw Charlie through his dog door.
Ooh.
Steve.
Oh, there he comes. There he comes.
Charlie, I think you were smart. I think you weren't stupid.
Well, it's in there somewhere.
Somewhere deep in there.
Oh, Moss Landing. Should we go there when we go to Capitola?
Justin, I'm back to the house part of there.
Mommy, can't you leave your leg for like a minute?
How does Steve get a million in Bejeweled Blitz?
That's what I was saying.
That's all he does is sit there.
Like, you always will play for hours.
It's like he's not used to it. That's right.
Are you serious? Are you serious? See, this is what I was telling you to do overnight pass.
We'll go to Target later.
I did. That's what I'm saying. I can
The overnight pads really help because they go all the way back. They go all the way back.